Mr. President, you've been aspiring to this office for your whole career. What does this moment feel as you're about to walk into the West Wing?
Back in the White House, this time as president, Joseph R. Biden concludes an extraordinary transfer of power and begins the formidable task of healing a divided nation. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Chuck Henry. We're looking live right now from the White House, where President Biden is already at work, spending his first night in the White House, and today signing a stack of executive orders. Conan Nolan joins us live right now with more on today's historic events and those changes already underway. Conan.
That's right. Well, it is a new beginning for the nation, and the man at the helm now, the new president of the United States, Joe Biden, faces an unenviable task of uniting a country in the midst of a pandemic and an economic downturn. It is an event of pageantry and promise that has withstood so much for so long. And today, the inaugural ceremony for the new President of the United States, again delivered with artistry and with prose.
We carry a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast.
Outside the U.S. Capitol, where he helped shape policy for decades, Joseph R. Biden today became the 46th President of the United States, vowing to serve every American.
This is our historic moment of crisis and challenge, and unity is the path forward. A
solemn ceremony of the world's premier and pioneering democracy, taking place just weeks and on the very steps where a violent mob attempted to overthrow its constitutional government.
It did not happen. It will never happen.
Facing a field of flags in place of the supporters who could not safely travel here, President Biden vowed to beat back the pandemic and address the disease that has infected the nation's political bloodstream.
We must end this uncivil war that pits red against blue.
At his side in that endeavor, a native daughter of the Golden State, Kamala Harris, the child of immigrants, becoming the first woman and first person of color to be a heartbeat away from the presidency.
So help me God.
Her predecessor Mike Pence standing by, along with 3 former presidents who joined President Biden to pay respects at Arlington National Cemetery. The outgoing president leaving Washington this morning, the first in 152 years to skip his successor's swearing in. Now, former President Trump telling a small group of supporters,
"I will always fight for you. I will be watching."
President Biden taking his place in the White House in a moment of ceremony and celebration, but also of solemnity. The new president immediately getting to work, eager to sign more than a dozen executive orders, including on climate change and mask wearing. Also unveiling a sweeping immigration reform bill. The start of a new chapter for a nation with a leader now tasked with moving America forward while attempting to bring its people together. Some of those other executive orders include, of course, the deferred action for childhood arrivals, about 1 million undocumented immigrants who came to the United States as children, a legalization path for them, moratorium on evictions and foreclosures during the pandemic, and again, rejoining the Paris Climate Accords. The President of the United States, now new administration underway, wasting no time. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.